Welcome, everyone, to the final matchup before the knockout round. Things are starting to get a little chippy. Everyone jostling for that NBA Cup. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty. Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce, our reporter. A moment here to see the numbers for R.J. Barrett.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
A look at the opening lineup for the Orlando Magic. We've got R.J. Barrett. Castle is out there with Scoot Henderson. Then there's Zach Collins. And it's Martin in at the 4-man position. And for the Knicks, Thompson out there with Alex Caruso. Then there's Rudy Gobert. Then there's Kevin Durant. And it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. You take a look at New York. They've been one of the top teams thus far in the NBA Cup. 3-0 in group play.
Well, these home fans have loved their Cup campaign so far. And they're thinking this team could actually capture the Cup.
And seeing now how things are shaken out for the Magic as well. They're sitting at 1-2 in their group in the NBA Cup. So even with a win on the road tonight, their tournament's likely over.
That's not going to impact their effort level tonight, though. You want to win every regular season game, whether it counts toward the NBA Cup or not.
Orlando with the ball. The Knicks making their last shot. Outside Barrett. Pass to Castle. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. And there's Barrett on the assist by Castle.
I know Barrett loves to strike from the corners. He just trusts himself to make that shot.
Barrett against Durant. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Barrett. Against Brooklyn, he was really on his game. Durant against Barrett. Now here's Gobert. He's covered closely. And again, it's Kevin Durant. Durant's got 6 points.
Yeah, you know, at first glance, you might think Durant has trouble finishing through contact, but think again, folks. I mean, you can't measure desire by body type.
Here's Castle. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. Martin a screen. Here's Barrett. And it's Barrett again missing.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
He gets it in there.
And I love their energy so far. They're now 4 for 4 from the field.
Here's Castle, defended by Thompson. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
He got in excellent position, then takes it right back up.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Tom Thibodeau gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him what their biggest challenge would be defensively, and his quick answer was Scoot Henderson. He said Henderson's as explosive as they come. You can't let him get out on the break and control the pace. Their hope is to force Henderson to operate in a half-court offense, but Scoot may have other ideas, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
And they are top 20 in the league in second chance points. Clearly, getting on the glass and making opponents pay in this regard isn't something they are stressing enough.
Here's Castle, defended by Thompson. Henderson, the pass to Collins. Collins a screen. To the middle. Barrett finds Collins. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
You love to see it. Barrett operating the pick and roll like a surgeon.
Caruso outside. Back to Durant. The shot misses. Magic trail by 3. Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City, playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leave it all out on the floor.
Thompson outside. Back to Durant. Shot clock at 5. Gobert with a screen on Barrett. Here's Durant. And it's Martin with the rebound.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Here's Castle, coming in off 12 points in his last outing.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Here's Durant. Yep, that one goes. Durant's got 12 points in the game.
Well, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Outside Barrett. Pass to Martin. Collins against Robinson. Here's Castle. The 3 is up. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Always ready to fire. Castle wasting no time.
Caruso. Pass to Durant. Robinson, a screen on Barrett. Shoots. Durant's shot is off. For Orlando, they've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Pass to Martin. Out to the right wing. Puts it up from 12. Barrett can't hit.
You know, he looks a little off kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Now here's Robinson. Caruso outside. For 3. They get it back. Gobert with the bucket.
Gobert so good around the rim. Had that shot back before the defense could do anything with it.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Markkanen's checked in for Rudy Gobert. And the Magic making a change here as well. Carter, he's checked in for Martin. Caruso against Henderson. Pass to Castle. Now Carter. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Kudos for the effort, but he got there a little too late.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Hey, we know every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
And it's Caruso with the ball for New York. They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
Barrett against Durant. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
Possessing considerable speed and athleticism, it's clear Barrett relishes attracting contact on the drive.
The first free throw is good. And this contest, the 4th one during the group stage of the NBA Cup. Grant, these teams have had vastly different fortunes so far in the tournament.
Well, one team is undefeated and the other is mostly out of it, B.A. About as different as you can possibly get. And that's just how it can be during these group stages. There is just little room for forgiveness.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one's on Zach Collins.
Talk about a modicum of consistency. Kevin Durant has played at an elite level since he's been in the league, and that's a lot of years, and continuing to do just that.
And both free throws good for Durant.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
Caruso against Henderson. Pass to Castle. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman.
And he makes both free throws.
You love the frame and the length Castle brings to the guard position.
The Knicks with the lead. Durant finds Robinson. Caruso with it. On the wing, Thompson. To the paint. And Markkanen with the stuff.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Henderson, the pass to Carter. Here's Castle. Now Carter. Still no points. Collins with a screen on Caruso. 6 on the shot clock. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. Knicks leading by 3. Pass to Thompson. Outside Durant. The big finish.
No easy way to hold KD down. He's slick, he's slippery, he's smooth with the ball. That's why he draws fouls.
This is his second trip to the line in the game.
He's had trouble putting up the same numbers from the foul line that he put up last season.
Here's Castle. He has 7. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Orlando shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. And that one misses. New York leading by 4 to the inside. Here's Thompson. That's good. And so Durant with the assist.
Even though he does most of his damage along the perimeter, Thompson can also dial it up inside.
Here's Castle, defended by Thompson. Outside Barrett. Inside, Collins. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Collins has got 6.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Back to Caruso. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
One of the most selfless stars in the game. Clay has no problem playing the role of distributor.
Henderson, the pass to Collins. Here's Castle. He alters some of the game plan. for the Knicks. McGee, he's checked in for Robinson. Bull comes in for Durant, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Caruso. Orlando on D, trailing by 4. Outside, DiVincenzo. Markkanen sets a screen, lets it go from the wing. Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Now here's Nembhard. 8 points in his last timeout. Here's Gay. Rejected by Bull.
How are you even supposed to shoot over Bull? Insane win.
New York making a switch here. Gobert's checked in. Martin, he's checked in for Orlando. Nembhard outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pulls it. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Bull. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You take a look at New York. They've started strong this year, holding the second place spot. And check it out, Orlando, not posing much of a threat right now.
Well, for the Knicks, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10. Right at him. Get to the rack.
Now here's Thompson. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against New Orleans.
And he didn't just put up big points. He beat everyone to the boards.
Here's Nembhard. Outside Barrett. Back to Nembhard. He can't get that one to fall. Good work defensively by DiVincenzo. New York leading by 4. The ball's knocked loose. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. The shot by Nembhard, no good. And New York has possession. And this is their first time matched up with Orlando this year.
They took the season series against this opponent last year. High-profile games are the best.
Exactly. 2 top teams in the conference. They want to continue that success this season as they look long-term towards playoff season.
Oh. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Bull, more slender, but really showed his strength on that finish inside. He's lean, but he's got some mean to him as well.
Pass to Nembhard. Williams with it. It's guarded by Markkanen. Back to Barrett. Martin against Gobert. Nembhard outside. Misses his 4th shot of the night. Still hasn't hit one yet. The Knicks with the lead. Here is DiVincenzo. Back to Thompson. Markkanen from long range. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 3rd assist of the night. Magic trail by 9. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Thompson against Barrett. Carter, a screen on Thompson for 3. Barrett. He can't hit that time. And so it's New York with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. Back after this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Knicks?
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Andrew Nembhard is out there with Green. Then it's Wendell Carter. Then there's Kenyon Martin. And it's Williams in at the 3 spot.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Gobert, no good.
Might like a do-over there. Quality look inside.
And you think about the value Andrew Nembhard provides. Clark, he really excels at running the offense.
He's the quintessential point guard, B.A. Has a great feel for setting up his teammates for what they're trying to get done. Plays with tremendous pace and great confidence. Typically doesn't over-dribble and is unafraid of any moment.
Now here's Gobert. Gobert showing his skill inside.
Yeah, and Gobert's teammates encourage him to seek out his offense, especially when he's this deep.
Now here's Nembhard. DiVincenzo covering. Nembhard, the pass to Martin. Back to Nembhard. Just 5 to shoot. Williams, a screen on DiVincenzo. The shot by Nembhard, no good.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now here's Gobert. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Markkanen outside. From outside the arc. That's what he does. Lauri Markkanen.
And the quick trigger of Markkanen is impressive. He's got such a fluid release, too, especially on these catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Now here's Nembhard. DiVincenzo covering. Pass to Carter. Nails the wide-open jumper. Carter's got his first basket.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. Nembhard outside. Down low. Here's Carter. Oh, it's blocked by Bull.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
DiVincenzo against Martin. Back to Holiday. Pass to Gobert. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Gobert's got 4 points this quarter.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Joseph is checked in for New York. And a change for the Magic. Gay's checked in. And let's take a look at some of the players we expect to participate in this year's dunk contest. Always an exciting event.
Yeah, year after year, these guys find new ways to innovate and stun the judges. It's remarkable stuff.
Well, you look at Henderson coming in at 5th in the dunk contest voting. A high flyer.
And you know he really wants to perform this year. It's going to come down to the wire to see if he gets into the contest.
And as All-Star Weekend gets closer, we'll of course update you on how things are looking. But this year already promises plenty of standout performances.
Yeah, this is going to be a dunk contest you don't want to miss. Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Here's Joseph. Here's Bull. The rebound by Carter. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Now here's Williams. Nembhard outside. Martin a screen. Spins. Goes up on the baseline. The shot by Nembhard, no good.
They're still looking for his first bucket. You can't put all their struggles on him tonight, but he's been brutal.
Gobert hammers it home.
Gobert knows his strengths on offense and plays to them well.
And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. 9-point game. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Brooklyn.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Gobert passes to Bol. Pass to Markkanen. Let's go with a three. The rebound by Carter. Magic trail by 9. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Now here's Nembhard. DiVincenzo covering. Here's Gay. No points so far. 5 to shoot. Back to Nembhard. Fires for 3. Orlando again missing.
He's been an absolute non-factor. Zero factor this game. Just a horrible performance from him.
Joseph. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Well, remember, this is game 4 of group play in the Cup, Grant. The winner in each of the 6 groups will advance into the 8-team knockout rounds.
And they'll be joined by a wild card team in each conference. The second place team with the best record. And if those records are tied, they'll go to point differential.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. So, Clark, you think the winner of the NBA Cup should be guaranteed an automatic playoff bid?
Man, that's interesting. I think it could make for a more competitive tournament. So if that would be the outcome, then I would be all for it. But what happens if the tournament winner is the #1 seed at the end of the season? I think you'd have to find alternative incentives then, B.A. Yeah, you can just see it in Corey Joseph. He loves to hoop. I mean, he's a talented offensive player who also gets after it on defense.
Nembhard outside. Beyond the arc. And it's New York with a rebound.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Now here's Durant. 17 points in the game. Over Williams. And the shot falls short that time. Magic trail by 11. Nembhard, the pass to Collins. Oh, Robinson with a block. Pass to Markkanen. Here's Joseph. Here's the 3. Durant for 3. Right side, DiVincenzo. Markkanen, the pass to DiVincenzo. Inside. And a big finish by Robinson.
A versatile guard, DiVincenzo is excellent hitting his teammates in their spots.
Nembhard outside. Out to the wing. Pass to Collins. To stop the drought. And he lays it up and in. Collins has got 8 points.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Durant, pass to Markkanen. Tipped. Williams with it. He's got 5. Nembhard outside. Pass to Castle. The Magic need to put one up here. Gay's shot is good.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
Knicks leading by 9. DiVincenzo, pass to Markkanen. Clock at 6. And And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Really good to see Markkanen be aggressive inside. He's excellent at drawing the attention of the defense and then forcing them to foul.
So for the Knicks, Klay Thompson comes in for Joseph. And it's Caruso in for DiVincenzo. And the Magic making a change here.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Durant looking around. Markkanen outside. Caruso against Henderson. Here's Durant. A strong finish from KD inside.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Outside Barrett. Back to Henderson. Shoots over Caruso. The Knicks with the rebound. Robinson's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, Kevin Durant steadily climbing up the top 10 of the all-time scoring list. He said, I've been in the league for half of my life now. It's a blessing to be playing on this platform and doing what I love to do. I just want to continue to keep putting in good work and keep adding to what I already did.
One of the greats, Allie. Thank you. Back to Durant. Pass to Thompson. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Robinson can't hit. Magic trail by 15. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Thompson goes up. Yes, it's good. Thompson's got 7.
When he's moving at full speed, Thompson can be really tricky to handle.
They need this. Here's Collins. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
Caruso finds Durant. Screen by Robinson. The 3. And Durant hits from deep. Durant's got 5 points now this quarter.
You know, he's a good guy to have running that particular set. I mean, Durant is not a guy who makes a lot of mistakes in the pick and roll.
Back to Henderson. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Orlando shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. Gobert's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. The NBA wanted to raise the stakes during the regular season. Mission accomplished. The Cup has been a hit with teams and their fans.
Yeah, team rivalries used to add drama to the regular season. Pacers, Knicks, Bulls, Pistons, Lakers, Celtics. But this tournament has added a whole new dynamic to get excited about.
Now here's Barrett, hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. Henderson against Durant. To the middle. Here's Gobert. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
This quarter, they've done a great job of attacking inside and controlling the pace.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Rudy Gobert at the line. 1 shot.
1 shot.
You know, he gets there so often. Gobert would like to make these at a higher clip.
And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. They trail by 18. Outside Barrett. Henderson with a screen on Durant. Here's Barrett. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Kevin Durant.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
The free throw drops for Barrett.
And with Barrett, we know he can score the ball. Now he must focus on becoming a better passer and facilitator.
And Barrett drops them both.
They've scored really well this quarter. Keep it up, and they'll find themselves right back in it.
Pass to Gobert. Thompson scanning the floor. Back to Gobert. Caruso outside. The three is up. And it's Martin with the rebound. Magic trail by 16. To the inside. Here's Henderson. Deflected. And here's Thompson. 7 points in the game. The three, Durant. Rebounded by Castle. And Collins with the slam.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
And so it's New York. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much. I'm here with Coach Tom Thibodeau. And Tom, what's it going to take down the stretch to win this ball game?
I think just tough defense, take good shots, not turn the ball over, play smart.
Back to the basics. Thanks, Coach.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And, folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot. One more time, a big round of applause for the participants.
Hi everyone, let's start things off by checking out the Player of the Month award recipients. In the West, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
You could tell that teams aren't sure how to defend SGA. He gets into the lane so easily, and he can also hit the three ball. Now, he's a good floor general, lots to work with.
Feels like he just keeps getting better and better and better and better. Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the New York Knicks.
You know, on the boards, they've been ferocious. They've been intimidating. Reminds me of watching Big Fella out there.
You know they're going to have some bruised elbows today. Thank you, Kenny. That was your first compliment in 3 years.
Two.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Here's Henderson. They've got Thompson. Kevin Durant is out there with Rudy Gobert. Then it's Alex Caruso. And it's Robinson in at the 5 down low. That's Tom Thibodeau's 5 as we get going in the second half.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Thompson passes to Gobert. Caruso against Henderson. To the paint. Here's Durant. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Durant's got 24 points.
What doesn't Kevin Durant do? He's showing us everything here.
Here's Castle, defended by Thompson. Pass to Collins. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Durant against Barrett. Shot from 16. Is rebounded by Barrett. Magic trail by 14. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Martin, the pass to Henderson. Good work defensively by Caruso.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Pass to Gobert. Caruso outside. Screen by Robinson. Caruso against Henderson. Caruso, pass to Durant. Sends it home from three-point land. Durant's got 5 points in the quarter.
Poetry in motion. Such a smooth stroke. You assume when Durant lets it go, that three ball's going down.
Back to Henderson. Pass to Martin. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
You know, we can't measure heart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Gobert against Martin. Gobert inside. Gobert is doubled and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Here's Barrett, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It goes on Kevin Durant.
Yeah, the aggressive mindset of Barrett, looking to score and force defenses into difficult situations.
Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint, but if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
That one's off. Good on the second one. Knicks leading by 14. Outside Durant. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Thompson outside. Back to Caruso. 6 to shoot. Pass to Durant. From the arc. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got 4 rebounds now. Shoots from 12. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Castle's got 11.
And good to see Castle capitalizing from the mid-range. He knows he needs to keep hitting these shots.
Gobert passes to Caruso. Back to Gobert. Thompson outside. Outside Durant. Robinson, a screen on Barrett. Durant, no good.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Martin a screen. Henderson for 3. Counted from distance. Give him 8 points now.
Oh, good 3-ball by Henderson. Now, this is the part of his game that he wants to keep developing.
Gobert with a screen on Barrett. Durant, the pass to Gobert. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
And I don't think there's any question about it, guys. He's got to bring that percentage up. I mean, those are the kind of free throw numbers that will get you in a coach's doghouse and get your teammates a little mad at you.
Outside Barrett. Over Robinson. Barrett can't hit. Knicks leading by 11. Thompson outside. Back to Durant. Over Barrett. Durant's shot is off. Magic trail by 11. And he's going for the oop here. Ooh, Durant with a steal. Here's Thompson. Oh, Clay takes the contact and finishes.
You know, sometimes you forget about how big Clay is as a guard. I mean, he can take a hit and still finish shots down low.
Here's Castle. Banked it in off the glass. Castle's got 13.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Timeout. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
And they've been tremendous at making the most of their opponent's mistakes. They lead the NBA in points off turnovers. They don't waste any time going on the attack.
And you really can't emphasize enough how impressive their field goal percentage is. They run their game plan so well and know how to get the shots they want. Here's Durant. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Now Henderson. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Castle. Now Henderson. Collins with a screen on Durant. The three, Barrett knocks down the long J. 10 points for him.
I like how selective Barrett is with taking threes. It's a big reason why he shoots a good percentage.
Now here's Thompson. The D's right on him. Durant, pass to Robinson. Here's Gobert. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. New York making a switch here. DiVincenzo's checked in. Williams is checked in for Orlando. Nembhard comes in for Henderson.
Second team foul.
And the free throw, no good.
For his career, Gobert's field goal percentage is in the same ballpark as his free throw percentage. Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for New York?
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
To the middle. Goes up again. DiVincenzo can't hit. Magic trail by 7. Down low. Here's Barrett. And he slams it in one-handed.
Big effort, big reward for Barrett. Just what a jam.
And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. They led by as many as 18. From deep three-point range, they grab their own miss. Gobert. And it's good. 2 points. Gobert's got 17.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Now here's Nembhard. DiVincenzo covering. Collins passes to Barrett. Collins with a screen on Thompson. The three, Barrett. And it's New York with a rebound. Robinson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Gobert. Back to Durant. Gobert with it. Thompson finds DiVincenzo. Screen by Robinson. Launches it. DiVincenzo can't hit.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage. Good decision-making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Knicks leading by 5. Durant, pass to Gobert. Back to Durant. to DiVincenzo. To the inside. Here's Gobert. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Gobert's got 8 points in the quarter.
You can tell he's feeling it. Hasn't missed a single shot all quarter.
So for the Knicks, McGee, he's checked in for Robinson. Bull comes in for Gobert. And Markkanen subbed in for Durant. Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. Gay comes in for Martin. And it's Barrett off the drive. Here's Gay. Off target from outside. New York has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. DiVincenzo on the wing. He's guarded by Nembhard. Markkanen with a screen on Williams. Thompson finds McGee. Here's DiVincenzo, and it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Magic trail by 7. Inside. Here's Barrett. Bull grabs the board. And for the Knicks, they're shooting at about 51% for the game so far in this one. Markkanen's got room. Gets a very good look and converts. Markkanen's got 11 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Nembhard, the pass to Barrett. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. Knicks leading by 9. Outside, DiVincenzo. Thompson outside. Markkanen sets a screen from deep three-point land. Oh, Thompson, the long-range triple.
And that was from the parking lot. You got to be impressed with how accurate Thompson is from way outside.
It's 10. McGee with a steal. Knocked loose. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball. And here now are the teams that have made a difference with their defense in the past 10 games. New York, number 1.
They've turned up the heat defensively over this last stretch, trying to force more turnovers. That's been their game.
New York making a switch here. Holiday is checked in, and the Magic making a change here as well. Council's checked in. Pass to Gay. Now Williams. To the wing, right side. Shot clock at 6. Nembhard outside. Shoots over DiVincenzo. No good. Had a chance to win the run there. New York has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Magic trail by 12. The drive by Nembhard. Here's Carter. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Carter's gotten his second bucket on the night.
You know, I don't think it's ever too late to make a sweet dime. I mean, even if you're halfway through your shot, you might find a better one for a teammate.
Pass to Markkanen for 3. Council with a rebound. Well, the Magic shooting an excellent rate of 56% in the third quarter. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. Bertans checked in for New York. And the Magic making a change here as well. Green's checked in for Council. 23 seconds left in the third quarter here. Outside, DiVincenzo. There's a screen by Bull. Bertans for 3. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the New York Knicks earning this break in the action, up 10. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And we take a listen in now to Tom Thibodeau on a recent huddle.
Right back, man. Let's go score, stop, score here. Everyone talk defensively. Get stops, and then let's go. Let's go. Make the game easy for each other.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Fourth quarter on the court for the Magic. We've got Wendell Carter. Andrew Nembhard is out there with Javonte Green. Then it's Patrick Williams, and it's Gay in at the 4. McGee finds Markkanen. Knocks it down from distance.
I mean, let me remind you, Markkanen is 7 feet tall. It's incredible how he shoots it so well from deep.
Nembhard, the pass to Green. Down low, pass to Carter. It's good.
Carter Jr. The assist.
Now here's Holiday. Up top, McGee. Now here's DiVincenzo. Back to McGee. It's Markkanen on the wing. 5 on the clock. Drills it from deep. And the Knicks lead by 14.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Nembhard outside. To the inside. Pass to Carter. Nembhard outside. Here's Gay. Puts up a 3. Nails it from 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
McGee's shot is off.
That's a rarity for him, especially against a soft defense.
Nice shot by DiVincenzo. Here's Williams. Pass to Gay. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Now Carter, covered by McGee. Carter against McGee. Back to Green. Here's Nembhard. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Bol. Now here's DiVincenzo. He's guarded by Nembhard. Markkanen from long range. And the Knicks, another 3.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3 happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Here's Gay. Outside Carter. Pass to Nembhard. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by New York. Bol's got his 4th rebound in this one. Knicks leading by 17. DiVincenzo with it. Markkanen outside. Here's McGee. Gay with a rebound.
Despite the defensive presence, he challenges at the rim. Give him an A for effort.
Nembhard, the pass to Carter. Holiday against Green. Here's Gay. Oh, he goes up high for the 2-handed slam.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that 2-hander.
Bol finds Markkanen. Another miss by Markkanen.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Nembhard, the pass to Green. On the wing, Nembhard. DiVincenzo covering. And it's hammered home by Green.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignited.
It's deflected. It's a one-on-one situation. Williams from long range. Bol grabs the board. Bol's got his 5th rebound in this one. Back to DiVincenzo. No good from outside.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
That one drops for him. Here is DiVincenzo. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for McGee. Kevin Durant comes in for Bull. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Holiday. And it's Alex Caruso in for DiVincenzo. And a new group getting ready for Orlando. Collins, he's checked in for Carter. Barrett comes in for Williams. Castle's checked in for Green. And it's Scoot Henderson in for Nembhard. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team, and they told the team, let's keep doing what we're doing. We're up. Do not forget that. They told their team to just relax, to have fun, and to finish this one out. We'll see if they do, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Yeah, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them, and as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
Henderson against Caruso. Pass to Castle. From behind the arc. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
And how's that for a response? Castle coming back with the revenge three.
Robinson, a screen on Barrett. Thompson outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Barrett with it. Durant covering. Barrett can't hit. Knicks leading by 11. Here's Caruso. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Honestly, I don't know how he pulled that off.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
Gobert's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Martin, he's checked in for Orlando.
One shot.
Magic trail by 14. Collins outside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Collins.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Barrett against Durant. Pass to Gobert. There's the triple. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 9 rebounds now. Barrett with it. Now Thompson defending. Here's Castle. Nice move. And it's New York with a rebound. Robinson's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Thompson in the post. Defended by Henderson. Caruso outside. Robinson, a screen on Barrett. Out to Thompson. 4 on the clock. And here's Caruso outside. It's hauled in by the Magic.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
To the paint. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Pass to Gobert. It's stolen by Henderson. And here's the fast break. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And Barrett, no good on that one.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
6 on the shot clock. Thompson passes to Robinson. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists now tonight. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for the Magic. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Martin. Here's Castle. And it's New York with a rebound. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Thompson against Barrett. Left side Durant. And it's Martin with the rebound.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
Here's Castle. That one no good. Good work defensively by Caruso. Outside Durant. Pass to Gobert. Now here's Thompson. The 3-ball. Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Castle misses.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Nice shot by Durant.
Yeah, and one of the most skilled players we've ever seen. Durant just continues to dominate offensively.
Caruso against Henderson. Pass to Castle. Six to shoot. Up and in on the layup. Castle's got 9 points here in the second half.
Staying strong inside. Castle got touched up there, but it didn't throw him off.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Durant against Barrett. Durant's shot is off. Magic trail by 13. 1:44 left in the fourth. Pass to Barrett. To the middle. Here's Collins. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Free throws good from Collins.
At the line, 2 shots.
Good on both. A minute 37 left in the fourth quarter. Henderson against Caruso. Picked by Gobert. The contact not enough to bother Gobert at the rim.
Gobert filling up all the stat categories in this one. What a well-rounded player.
Here's Castle. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Castle's got 20.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim. Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Knicks.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And so this will lock down their 15th win of the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
Yeah, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Rudy Gobert.
He didn't miss out on much of the action tonight. He was magnetized to the ball and did everything he could to contribute for his team on both ends of the floor.
There's 21 seconds left in the final quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
And so they foul intentionally.
13.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
At the line, 2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. Orlando calls timeout. They're losing by 8. Guys, your thoughts?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
Here's Barrett. So New York wins it. And how about that performance in the NBA Cup? 4-0 in the group phase. They advance to the quarterfinals.
Yeah, while they've been dominant so far, it's...
All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.